Hi, in this video I am explaining about default methods present inside function. So let me show you the documentation before writing example. Function from java.util, right? Function is a predefined functional interface from 1.8 onwards. Then interface is functional interface. We can write default methods inside that interface. So in that function interface, we have one of the default method called compose, and one more default method is and then. And finally, we have one static method called identity. So let me write example for each one of that method. Then you will get some idea on how to use that default methods and static method. So I am writing logic like applying transformation, or we can call it as a function chaining. So for doing that function chaining, I am trying to create three functions. Then I will call each function in sequence to find the tasks. I mean, to find the some. I mean, getting the result like finding odd numbers, then find the prime numbers from that odd numbers list, and trying to sort the prime number list. So this is the three steps. I can say function chaining. First, I am trying to find odds. I am trying to declare. Then I am trying to call find primes. Then finally I am trying to call sort that list. So this is the function chaining I am trying to implement. So here I am trying to declare a reference variable like find odds. So in for this I am trying to pass list of integers. So I am expecting also list of integers from that function. And it is accepting one parameter and I am trying to declare it. Then I am trying to write logic. Once I have list source, then I am trying to apply stream. Then I am trying to filter odd numbers. Now I got that odd numbers. The number which is not divisible by 2, that is odd number. I applied that odd number logic and trying to access as a list. So now my odd number logic is good. Now try to write one more logic for finding primes. Or else I can copy its same function and I can rename that reference. Find primes, try to make it proper naming convention. Find primes and odds. Now I need to change the logic here to find that prime number. I am writing logic like finding prime number. So if your number is 9, I am trying to find the logic like if that 9 is prime or not. So I am trying to write logic like between 2 and 9. 2 and 9. I mean excluding 2 and 9 in this between range. So if any number is divisible by 9, then that is not prime number. No number is divisible in this range, then that is a prime number. So I am writing that logic only. So for that, first I need to write in string range, in string dot range. I'm trying to like from 2 to that element, corresponding element. In this case, 2 and element itself, it is excluding between this range. I'm trying to find. If any number is divisible by that corresponding number, then that is not prime number. So none match and that number is divisible by element. equal to 0. Now the prime number logic also good. Let me write it for sorting the list. Sort list. Finally, I am trying to sort. Remove this line. Remove this line also. So now I am trying to sort. For that sorting logic, filter is not required. So string dot sort. I am trying. My requirement is descending order. So for that, what I need to do, in place of comparator, I am trying to replace with lambda expression. Sorting logic is simple. I am trying to subtract second number with first number, then it will do descending order logic. Trying to collect, finally I am trying to collect as a list. Sorted. So we need to remove full list. Oh, what is that? List dot string dot sort. What is going down here? This one I need to remove. Now it is looking good. Now I need to call transformation one by one. So for that, first I need to call find odds, then then I am using a default method which is present inside here, a function, and then if I call and then with some function, then it will do corresponding logic after. So once the find out is done, after what I am trying to do, finding primes. After finding primes, what I am trying to do, sorting that list. So here I need to call and then sort list. So now chaining are also good with transformation. Now finally I am trying to call the transformation. So to call this transformation, I need to call apply. So for that apply is expecting one list. Let me create a list. Let me create some random data. So let me try to split it in multiple numbers. So now my list got ready. Let me do. I'm trying to do it some big list. So now list is ready. As list here. Then you will get final result. So try to print that result. So now the list is first I am trying to do finding odds, then I am trying to do finding primes, then I am sorting that primes in descending order. So you got that right. I mean, all three transformation I am trying to do in one shot. If we have doubt how it is executing internally, let me write one this out. Finding odds. One more is sorting. Finding prime. One more is sorting. Now let me run. See, first it is going to finding odds, then finding primes, then sorting, and finally we are getting result. So this is about and then. Let me show you about compose. So compose is a reverse to and then it will be do after, and then is applying after, compose is applying before. Let me replace with and then with compose. So in this case, it will execute the order is reverse. First it will be sort that list, then finding primes, then finding odds. See, first it is sorting that list, then finding primes, then finding odds. This is it. And then and compose almost same, but the only one difference is, I mean, the order. This is about and then and compose default methods. Let me write for one example for identity static method. Identity method, it will take whatever input, return same it. If you can pass t, it will return as a t. Let me write one more example for that identity. So for that, what I am trying to do logic like, I will pass list of strings, then I will trying to find each string is repeated how many times. So for that, create a list, and I start as list. I am creating some random programming language names, Java and Rust, Go, Scala. Again, I am making duplicate into the clean. Oh, I have some data trying to store in a variable. So in this list, each string is repeated how many times? I will write logic by using identity. First, I have lens list collection dot. I'm applying string. Then I'm trying to collect it. We have utility method called collectors. Inside that collectors, we have grouping by. Grouping by is expecting function is first parameter and corresponding. I mean, what is full documentation relative number of overloaded methods this grouping by have. So in this case, function it is by default applying. I want function along with characters. That overloaded method I am using. First it is expecting function. I don't want only function overloaded method. Function identity and one more is characters. Start counting. So here I used that method, static method, which is present inside uh, function. That's why I'm using function name dot identity. Why it is static method. That's why I'm calling it name. I'm trying to store into a variable. Let me do it with some naming convention. I'll try to run it. So Java is repeated two times and Rust is repeated two times. Go is two. And Kotlin is Scala and Kotlin is only one type. This is the methods present inside a function like default and static methods. Thank you.